And that was the second time I got herpes.
Third?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought second. Oh man, I thought you said third, like Dave. My bad.
No, just two.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit. We're live.
Oops.
Push the button. Ready?
Sorry, Michael. We didn't mean to air your dirty laundry out there.
It happens.
Literally dirty laundry.
Right.
What's going on, YouTube world? IRP 265. Michael. Steve. Dave. Vinny, possibly. I don't know. I don't know how his sickness is. Yeah, I'm not sure there, but YouTube Hall of Fame excitement dropped yesterday. Super Bowl was Sunday. James Vanderbeek passed away today.
Say what?
Brad Arnold passed away over the weekend.
I was gonna say there's just been a
and Catherine O'Hara last week.
I knew that one.
Yeah, Brad Arnold from Three Doors Down. If you don't know the name, you should know the band.
Yeah, the lead singer.
Yep.
Yeah, that one sucked because I've seen them a few times. I really like them.
They were good.
And I knew that he wasn't in good shape because I think in March or May, one of the 2M months, that things were looking grimmer than previous because I think whatever he had, cancer spread to the lungs. So
yeah, he had stage 4 kidney cancer.
And I'm just like,
I thought he also had throat cancer.
He might. He was.
I don't know.
And then
colorectal cancer for James Vanderbeek.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out
48.
Yeah,
it was the same thing with Catherine O'Hara. She had been battling colorectal cancer, but pulmonary embolism was her official cause of death.
Yeah, I read that.
Just shitty, and it comes in groups of 3 always.
Usually it does.
I'll go personal stuff. Their former Vermilion, which is the community college in Ely, seeing one of the, what would it be? Used to be the produce manager, but she passed away in 2014. And one of her sisters, that I'm friends with, I've known the family again forever and a day. She texted me. It might have been last Tuesday, in the morning, hey, just wanted to let you know Dickie died. Don't know a cause yet. 65. So I'm like, but I mean, again, a guy that if he would have stuck around, he's like, I want you to do something with the team for me because you got too much knowledge not being around football. I said, well, again, whatever you want, man. You want stats? You want just something, feedback? I don't care. Whatever you need. And then he didn't get, or they let him go. They didn't want to dump any more money into the college football because most of it's Cleveland, Miami, Detroit, Texas, just guys that probably don't have the best grades, but you're not going to go to some big program, come up here, play football, try to get in the spotlight and go somewhere else. And then a few days before that, I think my mom had texted or messaged me saying the family that we've been friends with, or my parents have been friends with for, I don't even know how long, since late 70s, early 80s, that were in Iowa City, that the husband had died in 2019, and we were able to make that funeral because we were in Appleton at the time, and my mom jetted over to Iowa City for that. And that's probably the last time I saw her, because ever since then, her dementia had really kicked in, or whatever, Alzheimer's, and she passed away. But her funeral was today, and I'm just like, I wanted to go, but at the 8.5, 9-hour drive down, try to get back. I'm like, I can't. And I feel horrible because it's, again, I always try to, in most of the videos that I do when it comes to this stuff or on here, when these moments arise, that you try to hold close the people that, again, have done good by you, but have been in your life the longest. Because once those people start going, it's like, okay, I remember all these people from then. Okay, now all those people are gone, so now it seems like your childhood just gets smaller and smaller. Because the people that were around you in your childhood and when you're growing up, they diminish. And it's not fun trying to think of people in the past tense instead of the present. So, yeah, it's been just a blast, and basketball's been a fucking joke. And first few YouTube Hall of Fame ballots were out, and those are a fucking joke. So,
hey, yeah, everybody who watches this, don't be a douche. Fucking vote some of the OG channels. It's not like you don't know some of them.
Don't need to vote us. I don't fucking care, Chris from Missouri, Dan, vintage, whatever, vintage cocksucking assholes. Vote. Stop being bitches. This is fucking ridiculous. The people that promote the community, oh, it's a community thing. Well, it's not. So put the cactus back up your ass, push yourself down a fucking hill and into the piranha pit, because just useless twats. Useless. Should have all been in Kleenex. Your parents should have done the world a favor. You should have been ejaculated into Kleenex and flushed down the fucking toilet. I don't know those people, so I'm not going to vote for them. Really, that's the reason. I mean, okay, then don't make the video 7 minutes after the other video pops up. How about that, jackass? Or make the video. I'm going to leave
this. Has been a fun few days. I know.
Because you don't give a shit, Michael. So like this is not anything that you've heard us talk about it, but that's about the extent of it. Outside of that, who gives a shit for you, right?
Yeah.
What's going on, John?
John, you gotta tune in more. I
use it frequently. Yes.
Yeah, cunt and twat are two of my go-tos.
But,
I say twat when I'm trying to not say cunt. I think I've said that too much. Let's tone it down to twat.
Our favorite, which is the worst of all time, is snatch cunt. So
Yeah. Like a twat waffle supreme. It's like, man, it's like stringing the old school. When you get popcorn in the string, you see it in like the old Little House on a Prairie type thing. I start stringing all that shit together, and it fucking the verbal diarrhea. It's bad. But
I like thunder cunt.
Yeah, that works too.
But yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't bother me, and I don't. Again, like I've said forever, I don't give 2 fucks if I get into fictitious shit. You want to vote for us so a lot of these guys can get in, and that's great. But don't do a disservice to everyone and say, I don't know anyone, so... Well, hey, you learned about the vintage fucking dipshit loser baseball players you all fucking cream over or blow dust over. You can fucking learn about something else, dumb fucks.
So what do I gather? That this thing went live. People made videos to say that they weren't voting.
No. So there's 2 ballots this year.
Okay.
Before it was just a singular ballot. You could vote 10 channels, 5 got in. Okay. The rules are the same. In order to vote, you have to have been making videos for a year. In order to be nominated, you have to be making videos for at least 3 years.
At least 3 months.
3 years.
Same difference.
37 seconds worth of videos. Got it.
If that's what it boiled down to, as long as they were making videos for 3 years, sports card related videos for 3 years, they can be nominated.
Okay.
Now, a lot of the complaints, and I'm going to use the term complaints because like a lot of us who have been around longer than 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, a lot of these folks getting in, the first year they're eligible, which for some, well deserving. And I'm not taking away from those people. The problem is only the old crew, the old guard, the OGs that are still around, still making videos from time to time. We're the only ones who really voted for a lot of the OG channels. Well, guess what? Since there's not very many OG guys left making videos, nobody on the OG ballot or OG votes are going to get in.
Okay.
Brad has been the exception.
Yeah.
But Brad also has a likable personality.
Correct. So I'll call it through trial and error, a lot of people over the years have recommended a veterans committee or an OG ballot or something.
Yeah, I thought that's what was going on.
And that's what's now been done. So Brad created, the new grouping, Ray from Philly, Brad and Scotty Tradition.
Okay.
Now it's vote 10 channels, 3 years and newer type, as long as they've been making videos for 3 years, 10 channels.
From January 1st, 2016, if you joined on that date or more recent, that's the vote for like the new ballot, like the new school. If you
as long as you've been making it for 3 years.
Yes, as videos, again, that 3-year quantification.
Okay.
December 31st, 2015,
and prior.
That's the quote unquote like the Veterans Committee / OGs.
That's the OG ballot.
Okay.
So and you vote 5 and 3 of those get in. So we'll see. But again, I'm going to reiterate and I'm going to say it again. Do yourself a favor and take a moment and pay some homage to some of these people. I don't give a damn if you don't know them. How many channels that you vote for do you actually really know? No.
Yeah.
Wife's name, kid's name, dog's name. Where are they? How many of them do you really know?
Hobbies outside of this hobby.
So I get it. It's a glorified shout out contest, whatever. That's really what it is. And again, not an issue. But there's 2 ballots. Go fucking look at some of them. That list is pretty extensive. Not to mention the ones that are highlighted, people are still making videos. So it's not like you can't go and watch something.
Right.
Brad highlighted the current or the last year that they made a video in yellow and links to all of said YouTuber channel.
I remember looking at it. It was he put a lot of work into that.
100%.
But there again, then these people that I don't know, the old schoolers, you're shitting on Brad.
Exactly.
And that's again, that's where I get pissed off. Because again, everything's fucking handed to you, but you're literally saying, I don't have time to at least check out. I'll take 5 channels instead of watching John Boggs talk about the top 10 John Boggs cards that he picked up in the last 3 days. Nobody gives a fuck. Watch something different. Watch something. Hey, maybe you like it. Maybe you say, this is the worst shit I've ever fucking watched in my life. Fine.
Possible.
So be it. You did something.
And we always know it's this time of year because this is the one time we can always count on this guy right here popping into the podcast and throwing out what he thinks. I love it. So one time every year we can count on him actually commenting on the live stream.
Well,
we know he watches.
Brad, when Brad's on for maybe like the NFL preview or the draft preview or the free agency preview, maybe then too, depending on what the Bears cap situation is and all that. But yeah, this is a polarizing, and it's always been because again, Mike, baseball collector, the founder of the YouTube card community.
No, the Hall of Fame. Get it right, Dave.
I thought it was the card community.
Absolutely not.
Needs to be pedestalized like every other figurehead that we know. Maybe we're talking about one in the pre-show. Let me play my guitar and my
yes, we were.
Play my music for you. I love Ed. Ed was being too politically correct.
But that's Ed.
Well, I
don't
want him to get splinters at times. I don't want him to get splinters. I don't want him to fence it too much.
Understood, but here it's different.
I know, and I mean, it's almost like you're driving, and you're dozing off a little. The car goes over, hits those rumble strips a little bit. Oh boy! Yep, gotta get back in the lane.
Oh,
and that's sort of Ed at times. And again, Ed, I love you, but call these fuckers out. It wasn't Mike's intention to bridge this community when he did nothing to the degree of like, hey, here's like some of these old school channels that are around.
No, he wasn't around making sports card videos.
Well, it's the thing. He wasn't around. He was collecting Josh Hamilton. He wasn't collecting vintage. He was collecting Josh Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no different than YouTube started in 2017.
It did, brand new.
Said absolutely fucking nobody.
3 years is old school.
Says nobody again.
When you are counting down the days, John Boggs, to when you are eligible to be voted on in the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and you have to read everything off a computer screen, John Boggs, it is fucking absolutely asinine. Like the level that these people need to be looked at. I don't want to go to a card show and have people like, oh, you're the Josh Johnson guy. I'm Dave. Hi. I'm normal. I don't need to have somebody like Fangirl because I got a Topps Mantle 52 card.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Hold on.
I have a dick of above average size, so I don't need to be like coddled by 60-plus-year-old men.
Speaking of Mantle, how many vintage guys are going to go out taking their chance buying some 2026 Topps Series 1 baseball, just hoping that they can be that 1 in a billion to pull that redemption card for that 52 Topps Mantle?
How much you want to bet a breaker gets it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can damn well guarantee it's going to happen.
I'm waiting. I'm really waiting for the. Oh, I'm so happy Topps finally did this and put old school cards into modern pack. I want to hear that.
Oh yeah, Flair did it years ago.
Well, again, if we want to go down the road,
Upper Deck did it.
Golden did it with that all sport PPF in 1997. Because remember on the cover they had the Joe Namath Tallboy rookie, the redemption for that.
Fucking spinning.
You spin me right round.
Yeah. I definitely am not considering throwing my laptop against the wall.
Let's not. Yeah, please don't.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's like what? Scoreboard, all sport, PPF or something.
Yeah, I don't remember that one very
Yeah,
well.
they had I don't know if it's a 1 per pack, the gold foil on the bottom, but a lot of pictures didn't have logos because of licensing.
Licensing,
But then
Yeah, you can't get away with using licensed stuff, but man, that motherfucker sold a lot of forged memorabilia.
Well, that and just like when you put the cards in the packs, the old school stuff, it's like everybody thought it was gonna be stuff that was good.
No.
I pulled some 88 Tops fucking team cards. I'm like, ooh, boy. Jackpot Junction, holy shit.
Yeah, because I went 2006 Fleer did stuff from 86 Fleer.
Yep.
Now, I don't remember them advertising the possibility of like a Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But, I don't even remember who I ended up pulling, but it was in its own individual sleeve. Like it was protected in the pack, but it was, and I think mine was actually an 86 Fleer sticker. But like that was a thing because, 20 years. That was a big thing. So, but, Upper Deck did it with the buybacks. Mm-hmm. And yes, it's not the same, but it is the same.
Tops has done it to rediscover Tops, but I mean it's an original card, but it's got the current day foil.
Yeah, it's
it's got the foil stamp on it.
Yeah, kind of like the rookie, what do they call it? Every manufacturer had its kind of something different, but basically like a rookie. It's a rookie reprint though with the current dating, like you said.
And then 01 Tops had mantles inserted in there because I pulled one, a 65, and then I pulled a Ichiro rookie the next card in an HTA jumbo pack.
Aren't you one lucky bitch?
Yeah.
Well, I burned up all my luck a long time ago. I mean, that and the Brunel Upper Deck game jersey from '96. Those are probably my two best.
Yeah, but huge.
Oh, I know. I'm aware, but I'm just saying that, like, for the past 25 years, though, there hasn't been monsters. And
let's be real, though. How much product, though, really have you opened in the last 25 years, Dave?
I can't even count. Those numbers are so minimal that I don't even know.
And that's what I was getting at.
I'm aware.
Outside of chasing the hits, that was what, 6 episodes? Is that 6?
We still have the 2021.
We do.
Years,
but we wanted it
up there in the kitchen.
But we talked about actually doing that at National. So at this point, now it's kind of being saved for
Independence, Strongsville.
No, the mile. But yeah, I will say I got to give props to Fanatics, kind of waiting close to the, and I didn't look at the dates, but I feel like it was like today, because today was like Topps release day, to put out that little tidbit to try and push sales, which again, hey, from a marketing perspective, well done.
Are there any rookies in Series 1 worth chasing?
Mizorowski or whatever.
Oh, the guy.
I think he's the only one that I know of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jacob.
I looked at the checklist because last time we had Jeff Morris on, the subject of 2026 Topps Series 1 baseball should have been loaded with rookies because of all the debuts, like at the end of the year last year. So when I knew it was getting close to being released, I went and did a peek just to kind of see. And granted, I don't follow baseball very often. All y'all know that. But the only one that stuck out to me was him. Nobody else stuck out.
Which may be why they did the whole Mantle promo, because otherwise they're not going to move product on the one rookie that hits a pitcher.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, we could throw in this one Mantle. It'll be authentic grade at best. It might get a 1 number grade, but that's going to cost us what, 20 grand, and that'll help us move $25 million in product.
Yeah, because
even if you pay 50 grand for it, because you're still, the ROI is going to be
significant.
Yeah, because it's just a redemption card. They're not actually putting the card in the packs.
Correct. But yeah, and again, I am not speaking from experience.
That's so they can control where it goes.
Well, of course. That's why Dave said it'll be open by a breaker.
Yep.
Somebody else, please go take a peek at the freaking Series 1 checklist and be like, no, there's actually a couple others. There's this guy. Again, I don't follow baseball enough. The only reason why I knew about him is because it was a big deal because he made the All-Star team and he was lighting the shit up and kind of I'll call it in competition with Skeens as it pertains to ERA and all sorts of other shit. But outside of that, it's no different like last year's update. It was what's his nuts from Oakland?
Kurtz.
He's pretty much the only one that's worth a damn in update, which is why update is still sitting on shelves. Unlike last year because of Skeens.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, LA Pats?
The other thing, baseball-wise, we'll go over this real quick. 3 stars have hamate bone breaks. Lindor, Corbin Carroll, Jackson Holiday.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday they all have it. Today, tomorrow, surgery, and probably missing.
Yeah, Holiday's missing opening day guaranteed.
And that's not something, and I know I've seen it before. I don't know who's had it before off the top of my head, but I know fantasy-wise, when that bone breaks, because that's on the top of your hand, you're not good for a while.
Yep.
Right.
So, just if nothing else in this episode you listen to, if you play fantasy baseball, that tidbit right there. Adjust or readjust your draft position for those 3 individuals.
Yeah, Brian, you have a point, but let's face it, they're not always the smartest when it comes to distributing to these breakers these big pools. If they were smart, they would fucking wait for a couple months. Just throwing it out there.
Well, even a month. Even a month out.
But somehow I look at how fast some of the freaking debut patches got pulled when Chrome Update came out. They were coming out what seemed like freaking all the time. This one, if they're smart, they'll hold the bag for as long as what they can. So again, great marketing. Great marketing. It's definitely going to freaking push sales, at least early on. But the minute that card gets pulled, that product is dead.
Yeah.
unless there's other guys that are in that set that I'm just not familiar with. But again, it's flagship. There's typically a cap to what those are worth, even in a PSA 10.
It's looking like Roman Anthony, Jack Kaggs from the Royals, Mizorowski, and Bubba Chandler.
Okay.
Them are the names. Bubba Chandler is going to be a stud.
Until they traded
him pairing with Skeens is very good. I loved seeing Verlander sign back with the Tigers. Love that. Now they need to do the best thing, and they need to sign Scherzer as well.
Oh, go back old school.
Yeah, have Verlander and Scherzer as your 3 and 4 or 4 and 5.
Yeah, where there's not that much pressure on them.
Yeah, and it just gives you talent towards the back end of the rotation with a team that was really good last year.
True.
And you can get because Verlander signed for I think $13 million. I imagine Scherzer will be right around that number.
Yeah.
Well, if not a little bit less, because he's like his injuries have been really keeping him from pitching a whole lot the last few years.
Yeah, it was something with his hand last year. He just couldn't quite get it figured out. I think it was his thumb. Luckily, it wasn't like elbow or shoulder or back or anything like that. It was something he couldn't quite figure out with his thumb, I think.
Well, yeah, because like when he was in Texas, he had there was a blister that randomly, which I know what happens because these guys fucking throw hard and
and it
slides off the finger certain spots. Like I get it.
Yep. Or just compensating for that thumb. It could be rubbing his finger in a different spot that's not calloused.
Yep. So I'm not calling these guys pussies by any stretch of the imagination because I can only imagine how painful that is. It's bad enough when you got a blister kind of brewing and you're not a pitcher and you end up rubbing it against something or whatever and it fucking hurts. And especially when you rip the bitch open, then it hurts even worse because it's like the skin underneath it's like on fire. So
Josh Beckett, I think, was one that
he had
blisters.
Yep, he was a blister sufferer. Should have just started. Should have been peeing on his hands more. Worked for Lou and Vladdy and those boys.
Yeah.
Or find other opportunities to callous the fuck out of your hands. Or your fingers, whatever. Like whatever continues to cause the blisters, there's ways to callous your fucking hands, man. Go do some fucking manual labor.
I was gonna say, get a shovel.
Yeah, get a shovel, dig some dirt, dig a hole. Something. It's amazing how manual labor does. You're good, Mike. Bitch about the Orioles all you want.
Yeah. I see Santander, and I know he's not with the Orioles anymore. He's with Toronto. He's out probably, if not most of the year, all year. Shoulder surgery.
We've all bitched about our teams.
Yeah.
On multiple occasions here. So
yeah.
That'll never change.
In multiple sports, for that matter.
And as somebody who has Rutschman, Holiday, and Gunner on their only fantasy team, a dynasty league, I'm upset with the Orioles too because they played like fucking dog shit.
So much talent.
I don't believe they had anybody on the team last year that hit more than 17 home runs. Or at least anybody coming back this year. didn't hit more than 17 last year due to injuries and just not playing enough games or whatever it may be.
I was going to say, what caused them to like fall from grace from, you know, the number 1 seed?
Pitching injuries.
Yep.
Because they didn't have, who was it, Corbin Burns? Signed with Arizona.
Yep.
Rutschman got hurt like right away.
Yeah, Rutschman hit real bad last year. He never got into a groove. I don't even think he hit 220.
Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, and they traded him to the Angels for Taylor Ward.
Yep.
I don't think I would have done that.
No, that seems like a move backwards.
Yeah, Grayson he still had that upside. He's still young.
That's a nice patch.
Figure we should show some sort of cards once in a while.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
The one card that I had Joey purchased, it actually went through authentication and got to him today. So he's going to mail it to me tomorrow. I've got a non-Packers card coming in on Friday. I've got an Arnold Palmer autograph coming in.
Nice.
Yep. Excited for that one. But I spent all day today trying to spend a bunch of money to add something to my collection for my birthday, and it just didn't happen.
Should say that too. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Just another day. I was just using it as an excuse to spend fucking money I shouldn't be spending.
Yeah, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, David, if you think about it, we kind of stopped really talking cards and inserts and parallels because it seemed like nobody gave a shit and paid attention. So
I'm aware.
Hence the reason why we don't show a whole lot of cards anymore.
My personal preference would be to get on here for an hour and a half and 2 hours watching Dave go through 2-row boxes. I just want to do that every week.
Well, I don't.
I love seeing that stuff. Thank you.
I do have a lot of 2-row boxes, but I don't. You know, I figure there'd be a lot of overlap, and
yeah, I don't care. I look at the same 50 cards multiple times a week.
I know I got like a pantry thing in the corner in my living room type of deal, like a big. It almost be quantified as like a gun cabinet, but it's not. Like the size of one. I know I've got like a couple stacks of boxes in there, and I haven't looked at those in years. So,
well, maybe it's time to pull them back out and show them on a random show.
Joey's been digging the last few days, and he found some cool shit last night. He forgot, not necessarily forgot he had, but didn't know where it was.
Does anybody else think that that's kind of a problem, though?
he found an awesome old absolute patches of Donald Driver jumbo patch. It's like, I knew I had it, I just didn't know what box it was in.
I'd say it's a problem, but at the same time, it's something where it's like, well, again,
it's a good problem to have as long as you find it.
but it's not like, oh shit, Austin Reeves went off or whatever, or Joel Embiid had 60 points. I need to sell the two, whatever I need to, whatever the hot guy of the day.
He's close to losing by 60 tonight.
Well, I'm watching that, and that's not really.
It's 42 points last I looked.
It's what, 131 to 89 now. So yeah.
Whew.
Or Kenneth Walker. It's like, man, if I got a Kenneth Walker certified mirror emerald somewhere, where's it at? I gotta find it. And nothing like that. Again, it's all the same. I don't want to say shit, but Moss stuff for fucking inserts and patches that again I wish again I would have done that for my whole collecting career, but and I know everybody seems to enjoy them because it's stuff that unlike Shohei Bowman rookie, which again great card, but how many of them are there?
A lot.
It's like, oh, I got a PSA 10. Well, that's great. I mean, let me just drop to a knee and bow because you have a PSA 10 Otani. I mean, great. But is LeBron's other kid playing for Philly? And this guy, I don't know who it is, but a couple plays in a row doesn't look like he knows what he's doing out there.
I'll be right back, guys.
Basically, it does look like the Ely basketball, the JV level. That's probably
Oh, now it's 50. Well, 49. I see it's 138.89.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
There was another game recently too that I watched where it might have been on Peacock, but goof. Somebody got trucked. I don't know if it was New York or Philly. It might have been Philly again. And I think they lost by close to 50.
Let's just take a look.
I want to say it was like a 127-77, somewhere in there.
Good Lord.
I know New York just beat Brooklyn like a couple weeks ago by like 54. Because it was like what would it have been, 120 something to like 66?
Good Lord. The Sixers lost to the Hornets 130-93. That's really bad.
Hornets have been, again, not like they're great, but they've been climbing up that old.
Have they?
Eastern Conference standings. I think they beat Atlanta tonight. So, I mean, they're right around that play-in game, which
is embarrassing because they're
several games under.
What's their record?
I think like 26-30, somewhere in that neck of the woods.
They're 26-29.
Yeah, they're. Used to be, and again, I've watched some more of that early 90s, late 80s basketball and near the end of the season. And yeah, there was still teams that were in like that 8th spot, 7th spot that were, let's say, 4 games under. But again, that wasn't with Memphis, Toronto. Who else?
Man, if you get beat by the Knicks, which I know the Knicks are good, but it was 49 points. Brunson only shot the ball 6 times. He only had 8 points.
They had a stat, and I think I watched some of the Denver game the other day. It was I don't know what the number of shots was, but if he shot this number or less, they had only, I don't know, 1 or 2 losses. But if he shot it like 25 or more times, they were just like 12-12 or 12-14 or whatever it was. It was like a huge discrepancy. So again, in that game he shot more, but he was on a heater. I mean, it was like old Reggie Miller just cooking every which way but sideways. That it just, and nobody else could do anything, and people kept fouling out, and so it's like, well, you got to sort of put the team on your back if nobody else is going to be around. So,
yeah, Jose Alvarado, He shot 8 of 13 tonight. All 13 shots were 3-pointers and made 8 of them.
He was cooking.
That's a bunch of points off the bench.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate this time of year for sports because I don't like the NBA. I hate college basketball. Baseball hasn't started yet. NASCAR is a shell of itself.
Oh.
That, man, I just wish they would go back to the way it was in the Winston Cup days. Stop with these playoffs and the chase shit. Go back to a real winner is based on points throughout the whole fucking season. That's how it should be.
And if Dale Earnhardt's leading by 1,000 points in October, well, tough shit. That means he's had a fucking really good year.
Yeah, that means he deserves to win, not lose to somebody who gets lucky for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel about it. NASCAR just tried to get way too gimmicky, and it just killed the sport. I'm actually surprised it's still going, to be honest, just because, well, I mean, even the big name, a lot of the big name teams struggle to get full-time sponsorship. They're almost all on partials.
Yeah. Yeah, there's... And then with... What the hell happened?
Hendrick will always be able to do it because Hendrick has money because he has all his dealerships and everything, but not all team owners are that fortunate.
Well, yeah, and all that shit with the charters they had too.
Yeah, I loved watching Jordan go in there and fight that and say, yeah, I've got the money to fucking stand up for myself. So you want to drag this out, bring it on.
Yeah, good luck.
Because that bastard does not like to lose at anything.
No.
And he ain't going to let a bunch of rednecks do it to him. So
no. He's had to deal with people in the South before, so to do it again, why not?
Yeah. All I got is time and money.
Yeah.
No, it turns out billions of dollars, really difficult to spend it all.
Yeah, never ending money supply coming from your name, image, spinning.
Yeah. No. I was saying money coming in 24/7, 365. Yeah. It's always coming in.
That's why he likes to gamble because it's always.
It's like, oh shit, I lost $300,000. Oh, I just got 500. Okay, cool.
Yeah. What? A new $10 million license? Ooh.
Perfect. Good. WNBA might be starting up again soon. Caitlin Clark's going to bring in money.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that. And the worst part, I think, of everything NASCAR. You used to be able to find it, and I'm turning back the clock. You knew it was either going to be on TNN, CBS for the big ones, or ESPN.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you what NASCAR's on these days.
I know, well, again, I remember Fox NBC because it used to be whatever the Daytona race in July. It was like, it used to be like the Pepsi 400, the Coke 400, the whatever it was, the night race.
Yes.
That used to be like I won't say halftime that used to go, then it was like, okay, now NBC's got it, or TNT.
Yeah, they used to flip the second half of the season. Yep. 100%.
And whoever did whatever, because sometimes it's like, okay, Fox, you got the Daytona. Next year, NBC's got the Daytona. Whatever it was. Again, I haven't paid that much attention because of this bullshit. When you went away from that, because I love the Busch series, and now it's something else. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's something different.
Yeah.
Like the O'Reilly series or something like that. And again, great jingle because it gets stuck in your head, but at the same time, it's the Busch series. Don't start or
it's
whatever.
the O'Reilly Auto Part series now.
So you went through I don't know how many iterations of like names there. It's Winston Cup. It's the Busch series. It's not National Cup. It's not whatever fucking stupid. It just I know naming rights, but again, when you push the name more than you do the product, that's a problem.
Yes.
And that's what it's been. And then when you don't have, as we've talked about it before, the originality, where a Buick used to be a Buick, a Pontiac used to be a Pontiac, a Ford was a Ford, a Chevy was a Chevy, whatever. Then again, Toyota came along. And that doesn't bother me. I know it bothered a lot of the purists, but at the same time, you lost Buick, you lost Pontiac because they went away. You can't just have Ford versus Chevy. Dodge, yeah, that's great, but again, when you have everything that's the same, when you crash and it just basically looks like a toddler playing with invisible hands with the cars because nothing fucking happens to them.
Yeah.
That's not, and again, I don't want to see people hurt in car crashes. But when a car crashes, with the violence some of these cars crash, that should be it. That normal life, you're done. You get clipped from behind, you go on that inside wall of the backstretch at Daytona. That's curtains.
Yeah, it used to be because it used to always be just concrete.
And I mean, I know they got the safer barrier there now, but still, you go in that wall, you're not slowing down. You're fucking done no matter what the wall's made out of. It can be made out of fucking Serta beds. It doesn't matter. Because you're going at a 45-degree angle into a hard surface somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But now you hit that, and it's like, okay, we can just get back on the racetrack within a few laps. It's like, I don't like that. And then, as you said, the when you have people, and again, it makes for fun stuff like, okay, Michael McDowell winning the Daytona. He's in the chase. Okay, that's fun because I like Michael McDowell.
Yeah.
But is Michael McDowell going to fucking win the title? If you have your 16 car, 12 car, whatever it is, playoff. No, never. Because you only have the one super speedway race, and that's Talladega. Usually, and again, I'm going from years ago. I don't know how the thing is now, but that used to be what, the first or second weekend in October.
Yeah.
So why at whatever point it is, do you just not start seeing this? Because I know the ratings are probably dog shit.
Yeah.
And the Craftsman Truck Series, I don't know where that's ever at. The ARCA Series, I like watching that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where the fuck that's even at. It's on what? There's a Flow TV. I think I've seen it on like on YouTube before, where stuff's popped up there. But that I'm like, I want to see these guys before they become big, so at least I have some semblance of knowledge if I happen to stumble across a race. Like, oh, I know some of these guys, and then there's 15. I'm like, who?
Yeah.
No, I remember that name from ARCA, Nick Sanchez, or Busch Series. Man, he was solid down there for a couple times I watched. So at least you fucking know, but they do such a bad job at promotion in every regard. You don't know the drivers. You don't know where they're at. You don't know what's on what. That Gatorade Duels was always noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern. It was always tape delay, which I like they do it live now, but it was CBS, and that was the thing. You'd be like, oh man, I get home from work and let's go. And you'd have 50 cars, between 50 and 56 cars in both races. Not you wouldn't have 112 cars, obviously,
right?
But 50, like 26 to 28 cars for both of them. You knew 34 cars were going to be in, and I was like, okay, man, 8 or 9 are going to be. Oof. we'll see. You get the champions provisional, which I didn't like because a lot of the time that was a Terry Labonte one, and he wasn't real competitive with it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, as a past champion, I give you courtesy and leeway because you are a past champion. But still, you knew what to expect, and that's the issue. You don't know what to fucking even look for now. You're just sitting there and like, I'm watching cars going in circles, and I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah, the duels are tomorrow night at 6:00 and 7:45.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean this weekend's Daytona 500, and I'm not seeing it advertised enough.
No, that used to be fucking huge.
Yeah, I look forward to it every year.
You'd have the Bush Clash or whatever it was the Sunday before, the Saturday before.
Yep.
You'd have one of the other races because you just had too much going on that Daytona 500 weekend. You'd usually have the truck race Friday, Bush Series Saturday, Daytona Sunday. But then I think they'd be smart to move stuff around because of the rain.
Yeah.
You never know the fucking weather.
Yep.
So if you have two races like the previous weekend, okay, now we got a whole week if something goes awry.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm just a lowly vintage YouTube content creator that has no fucking clue about anything. So
yeah,
I haven't watched NASCAR since '88 or '89. So I don't know what.
And
if
I'm not mistaken, they have like during the regular races now, they have stages.
Yep.
Like they'll run so many laps and then they'll inverse the field and then run them again. Like the way that the All-Star race used to be.
Mm-hmm.
The All-Star race, didn't they do that in Charlotte?
Yep. Still. Oh, and again, I don't know if they still do, but yeah, that used to be Humpy Wheeler gets the All-Star.
Yeah, and then you would have the 600 or
the Coke 600.
Yeah, like the next weekend because I think I feel like that was. But anyway, yeah, I guess they do like stages and stuff now.
Yep.
I'm like,
yeah, you got 200 laps. It's usually
you go out there and you run the race lap 1 through 200, however many it is. There's no need to move cars around. It's stupid.
But there again, then you get.
But I think they have to do that because they made the cars all so cookie cutter to where teams can't even fucking touch them. Basically, the only thing the team can do is change tires and put gas in it. They can't do anything else to those cars. And so it takes all the strategy and everything out of it, takes all the engineering out of it. And all the cars are going to do is just run in the same circle because they're all the same. So I guess they just shuffle them up, trying to create some drama.
How did y'all get on this subject of NASCAR anyways?
I don't even know.
I went to go take my dog out and come back, and this is not a usual topic of conversation.
Well, it used to be my favorite thing to watch.
Well, you'd go to Kansas.
Yeah, I've been to plenty of races up there at that track. And for some reason, they've talked about it becoming over the last few years, they've talked about it being such a great, important, fun race. I'm like, I've been to a lot of them. It's fucking boring at that track. Basically, you just drive around all day and then on the final lap, figure it out. There's not a whole lot of passing.
And you hope you don't run out of gas.
Yes, it's a fuel mileage track, like Michigan is.
There's all these 1.5 ones are the same fucking thing. Nobody's created anything fun, exciting. Phoenix, I hate that. Where now you cut the thing in like a odd oval.
Yeah.
Where it used to be, hey, the white line on the bottom you can sort of scrape. Now you got like 3 to 5 different lines. Somebody could be going like this. Somebody could be running that outside, wanting to diamond the corner, and you're like,
well, and they ruined Bristol a decade and a half ago or whatever it was when they repaved it, and you went from having one line to now you can run 3 wide there. They ruined that track and ruined that race.
That and Talladega were the 2 that I wanted to go watch, and when they did that at Bristol and completely fucked it up.
Yeah, my dad went.
That used to be my favorite race because you'd have Earnhardt and Jimmy Spencer and fucking Kurt Busch, Earnhardt and Terry Labonte. I mean, people were just Jeff Gordon, who's usually pretty on the calm end of the old guys. He'd be fucking cooking after something with Mikey Waltrip would be in the way. Or it just, you had people pissed off and you loved it because it's like, finally, you're out there. If you hit me 3 times, if I hit somebody or somebody hits me 3 times in traffic, I'm going to fucking kill you. So what the fuck are you doing out here with X amount of millions of dollars? And like you'd see Chocolate Myers want to fucking get into fights with people. I'm like, I don't want to get in a fight with that dude.
That guy's fucking terrifying. Even today, and he's probably 70 years old, he's scary.
I'm like, no. And again, when you know pit crew members like that, it's like, no. You have a reputation. That's sort of like, that was Earnhardt's like enforcer.
Yeah.
So you just don't have that. You have, I don't know. It just, everything now is so fucking like staged and has to be a production and has to, no.
Everybody now outside of basically Kyle Busch, outside of Kyle Busch, everybody's Russ Wheeler. Just a corporate fucking guy.
I think I maybe have watched 3 races in my entire life.
Well, Russ Wheeler was a Days of Thunder reference.
Cole Trickle.
A movie
Rowdy Burns.
And even longer.
I love Days of Thunder, and I know they're going to be doing another one.
Well, of course, because they can't ever just let an original just be an original.
It's gonna be Tom Cruise, and it's gonna be Robert Duvall. Hopefully, it'll have Randy Quaid in it. I don't know who else.
Hopefully, Daniel Radcliffe will be in there
too. Yeah.
No, NASCAR was always something fun to watch. Again, shitty day in the summer. Like, I can't go out. It's either 100 degrees and no wind or pouring rain. Again, prior to flipping on YouTube or whatever other shit's out there now. Michigan, you want to pass on, but I loved watching Watkins Glen. That was another one. Any road course that was an actual road course, Elkhart Lake, stuff like that where it's like you actually had to drive.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
You didn't like it's another left turn?
Pocono, I'd take a nap. As a kid, I'd be like, I'm good. I'll take a nap.
Yeah, Pocono, just the big tri-oval.
Yeah, Michigan sucked. Sorry, Kansas was, when they brought Kansas, like, oh, good. And Vegas, California, I'm like, oh, good.
And then when it did come to when they did go to the road courses, teams would bring in ringers. Morissette was always that guy.
Ron Fellows would come in. I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Let's see what he does to the Lake Speed car. That's 28th in points. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like, oh, shit, that was their first top 10 finish of the year.
Yeah, they'd be in the lead with 10 laps to go. Then all of a sudden, Earnhardt punch him out of the way, or Rusty Wallace or Martin would get up there and just be like, oh, they're not there anymore. But yeah, it was fun, and each driver had a personality.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I don't even know who all runs anymore. I
mean, if we start going through numbers, which we're not.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that at all.
I know a few, but yeah, it's like that's why you need the old school, like, hey, the NASCAR preview show on whatever channel, and let you know what happened, because again, World Series. I'm talking since like whatever Phoenix or Miami or whatever the last, and that was a thing too. Miami would usually be the last one after they got the track. World Series. You have football, college football. You got basketball and hockey going on. Olympics are now. So you got all this shit going on. So, especially in this day and age, you need to keep fans updated so they're engaged instead of 15 country bumpkins that, if you put pictures in the newspaper, they can't even connect the dots there.
My thoughts exactly.
I watched so much NASCAR that my mom and I watched it on Sundays for years. And now, nope. I don't even know though. The last time I would have watched a race, Junior was still active. And it wasn't even probably the last year he ran.
Yeah. Watched very little of it because there was no interest.
No.
And the only reason why I ended up kind of liking Jeff Gordon is because one of my friends had some video or NASCAR video, kind of like a greatest hits type deal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he was always around the front.
And I mean, that's, Jeff Gordon was kind of the Cole Trickle inspiration. 4 Days of Thunder. Rowdy Burns was obviously Earnhardt. But yeah, because Gordon, as preppy and kind of unlikable as he was, he could drive anything.
Mm-hmm.
He came from open wheel. He could drive a car. He may not know everything about the sport, but he had the talent to drive. And then he eventually, obviously he was one of the greatest, even though he was the enemy as far as our family concerned. Because it was always Earnhardt in our house from the time I was a little kid. But Gordon, and then old Jimmy Johnson ran off like 7 championships.
Yeah, I'll say
he could not lose.
No, and Gordon started and fade, but it's like Johnson fucking, I don't know what he figured out there, but it just all of a sudden.
Him and Chad Knaus figured out cheating better than everybody and just railed everyone.
Yeah.
And that even caused like some in-house fighting because Chad Knaus wasn't talking to Ray Evernham and Ray Evernham wasn't talking. They had 3 big teams underneath that roof and nobody was sharing information.
No.
And if they were, it was disinformation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they figured out the geometry and how to create the most horsepower and everything, and nobody could touch Jimmy for years.
Nope.
And I think he's back to driving again. Not full time, but he's driving.
Yeah, I don't know what was he, 84? That was the last number I saw him in for a car.
No, just the inverse of his 48. Huh. Yeah, I don't even.
All those car numbers are always winners. We've seen that before. 88, yes, but like anything else, 99,
That was Carl Edwards.
But and then 97 with
that was
Kurt
Busch.
But it's like you don't like 70 again. Truex had it, but again that was like a slow climb with Furniture Row. So, but yeah, I'd say it'd be interesting to see how the season goes, but I really don't care. I'm sure I'll tune into a couple races just to see what the hell's going on. But
it'll probably be Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, and that'll kind of be how it goes, I'm sure.
Oh, I know who it is, and I can't think. And I know the car number. It's number 20.
Logano?
No.
Is Logano not driving that one anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Damn, where's our research department when we need them?
Yeah.
No, what the hell? It's not Chase Briscoe. It's golly. I can see the fucker too.
Christopher Bill?
Might be him. It might be. That might be him because that he rattled off a truckload of fucking wins last year too. But he's won again too at every series I watched. I watched him in trucks just dominate. Watched him in Busch series dominate. But yeah, Christopher.
Most notable in the number 20 was
Chase
Tony
Briscoe,
Stewart.
William Bryan, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney.
Which I never minded Blaney wins because again I liked his old man. Dave Blaney.
Yeah, so did I. Yep, and he came over from sprint cars.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a lot of guys coming from like the true midget series like Tony Stewart did.
Yep.
That the Thursday night Thunder and ESPN in the summer when they'd have that going on. Like then you'd see it. I think it was IRP. Then like every week it seemed one of those midgets and man, these guys can fucking go. And then most of it now is like go-karts. Go-kart stuff people coming over from. You see like Kyle Busch or Kurt Busch or whoever putting their kids in that shit when they're like 3 years old and pretty much like, hey, the football dad or the skiing dad or, hey, you're going to go on the slope at 2. You're going to go throw the football at 3. You're going. It's not, well, we'll just have fun. No,
well, and I think they've even had, I think in the last few years, they've had kids drive in the truck series who don't have a driver's license.
Oh, God, yeah.
They've been racing at 15.
They're
giving them 750 horsepower trucks. It's fucking awesome.
The only thing there, you have to be 18 if it's a super speedway, or I want to say like a mile and a half or more.
Yeah,
they can run at like
the short tracks,
like a Wilkesboro, Martinsville, Richmond, stuff like that. Which again, still that's a grind.
And those are classic historic racetracks.
Yep. But yeah, you start getting to the big stuff. It's like, no, you got to be a little older and you can't just be like thrown in there because there's 15, 16-year-olds running short tracks for ARCA for truck series. And again, what is it? Sam? I don't want to say Sam Smith, but that might be it. And there's it's an odd name, William Sawalich, and that's another one that's going to be William Sawalich is a guy that's I don't know if he's in Busch series last year, trucks, but ARCA the year before, ridiculous amount of wins. I mean, it's like every time you see, and again, ARCA 10 years ago was like 3 cars that were good. I know Brad's got some Brad Smith cards, out of Prism and some other Panini stuff. That's an ARCA driver that usually, if this was to quantify this, if this was like a sprint in the Olympics, I would be the Brad Smith of the sprint group. I mean, I'd be getting lapped, and that's On a short track, Brad Smith is usually lapped within the first 4 to 5 laps because he's basically just sitting out there for literally a Sunday drive. But now the ARCA series has gotten to the point where it's like, no, you're going to have maybe 15 to 20 cars on a decent sized track, but smaller tracks, it's like probably in that 15 to 18 or 12 to 18 because pick and choose budgets, all that. But now you're going to have, of those 18, probably 10 of them that are solid. So, yeah, that Sawalich was just running rock shot over it. I think he's a Minnesotan. So that's your NASCAR for 2 or 3 years. That when you hear William Sawalich, you didn't hear it on Sports Card Live or anywhere else where people saw a couple of YouTube videos saying, these people don't say or talk about subjects other people don't. Nobody's talking NASCAR in the trading card fucking community. Sorry. Except Tim Mousy. That's it. That's the only one.
You could build an incredible NASCAR collection for $500. Because
now, probably.
Yeah, they're just not worth anything.
Years ago, when NT first came out, that was pricey shit.
Yeah.
Fire suits
and wasn't it there was a crazy high-end press pass product that was super nice. I liked it better than the National Treasures and stuff.
Yes.
And they did some really cool stuff with foil.
Yep. I remember that vaguely.
Yeah, because they had some glove fire suit cards that were just gorgeous.
Because didn't he buy some of them?
Oh, I'm sure.
Of his guy.
Yeah, because he loved Tony Stewart.
He did. He was a smoke guy.
And I was trying to think, who else every once in a while would freaking bust out with?
Everett would buy Earnhardt Jr. stuff.
Guess I don't remember him doing that.
Yeah.
I think I had at some point, I don't know if I got rid of it, but I had a press pass Earnhardt Jr. auto, but I don't know if it was like a rookie year.
Yeah. That was the unfortunate thing about like Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson and Danica Patrick and those folks with Hendrick. They all had holograms that had to be placed on the card. So they put the hologram on the card, then they would sign the card over a hologram. So it always looked out of place.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if Elliott Sadler had that too, because I know I've got a couple of his cards.
It would make sense that he did because he was a Hendrick guy.
Kenseth. I think who else? Kyle Busch. I got a bunch of his stuff. But again, there's times I loved him, and there's times it's like, man.
Yeah, I've come to, after years of being away from it, really respect Kyle Busch because he literally did jump in anything and he could win.
Oh, yeah, that was.
He probably has been the most talented driver of the last 30 years.
Oh, easily. He can. Yeah. And that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to. He's always said when he's dropping down to a Trucks or a Busch series, he's like, I don't want to finish second. I'm here to win.
I want to win it.
I'm collecting trophies.
Yep.
And I love that because I'm like, so you should be doing. I mean, like I don't want to get top 10 for the car and help. No, I want to win. That's what we're in the business of doing.
Yep. Yeah. When I was in it, I didn't like him because he wasn't a likable person.
Nope. 2 more videos are up for the Hall of Fame. Ray and who else?
Mike.
Hitman 23.
Yep, Mike. Yep. They're slowly trickling in.
I'll have to go look for them.
Hashtag YT. What is it?
HOF.
Yeah, YTHOF 26. If you can get them to pull up, it's not always working.
And as they come up, I'm adding them to another list like I did last year. So
yeah, they seem a little slower to trickle in to start this year. I feel like after the announcement last year, there were, at least after 24 hours, a pretty significant, I won't say significant, but quite a few.
yeah, when you have
Looks like I only got like 3 to pull up. Oh no,
there's
six.
like
There's
6.
6. 1, 2.
Yeah, I think 6. There may be a couple more.
Ugh. Couple I don't know, couple I don't like. One I do like. That's about it out of those 6.
Yeah.
95% of the time, I just go look at the description anyways.
Is that where their list is posted?
They're supposed to. The list is supposed to be posted there.
Gotcha.
Or
their ballot, rather.
Yeah, no disrespect to the people who are making it, and that goes for a lot of people. Time is a commodity these days, so in situations like this, take it for what it's worth. A lot of the people say pretty much the same thing about the people they're voting for. So it's almost like it's a broken record a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
which is what all my videos are. I show off Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre cards in almost every video.
And truth be told, I don't need to know why you are picking somebody, because it's your ballot. You don't owe anybody a fucking explanation. Period. End of conversation. You shouldn't have to feel obligated to give reasons as to why you selected certain people. On the flip side, if it's one of those in which you're leveraging it for what it was, as a glorified shout out contest type thing, then yeah, say a little bit about each person. But it's not necessary, especially if you voted over the last few years and you pretty much remained consistent with your nominees. How many times can you say, "Oh, he's a great dude"?
Awesome collection. Shitty dude, garbage collection, man.
So it's
because at the end of the day, your collection should have no bearing on any of it.
Correct. Knowledge.
Maybe the way they collect. It's like,
yes, not what it is that they have in their collection, but why they collected it and why they enjoy it. That type of thing. And that's why. I mean, I would watch videos all the time of stuff that I have no interest in collecting whatsoever. But it's interesting to hear why you do.
Pretty sure it's the 24th, Ty, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's 2 weeks. Because it opened yesterday on the 10th. I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks, the 24th at 9 p.m. Better yet, Ty, go watch the damn video.
Yeah, Tyrone.
You're going to have to go to the video anyways to pull up the OG ballot. Might as well watch it.
I think, Ray from Philly. on his channel.
Did I want to say, I'm pretty sure they said something along the lines of the video would also be uploaded on Scott and Brad's.
I thought that too, but I've not seen it as such.
I haven't either. Maybe that's what I thought I heard, but I'm glad I'm not the only one.
You're correct, because they said this video will also be on those channels as well. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But
I mean, it's easily doable. All I have to do is download it from Ray's channel and upload it on your own.
But Johnny Boggs is already in the Hall of Fame. Or is that Chris from Missouri? No, he's got vintage.
Dave. So did any of us actually pick the Pats to win?
No.
I didn't think so.
I had my 24-20. And we were right there at the number for the over-under, I think, too, even with the 29-13.
Yep, 40. The over-under was 45.5. At least it was when we did the show. Yep. I don't know. I'm sure it probably stayed the same. I don't know why it would have changed.
Yeah, there wasn't any big injuries or
something
coming back or whatever.
No, I actually forgot that it was on and didn't even start watching until basically the middle of the second quarter. And in my mind, man, you cannot have a Super Bowl start in the daytime. What the fuck? It felt like a normal football game.
Yep.
It was starting at 3:30 local time there.
Yep.
Yeah, but on the flip side, I hate it when it's on freaking East Coast and then it's fucking late as shit by the time it's done.
Yeah, it just should.
Starts 5:30 for us no matter what.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. It's always been, it used to be 5:20. That used to be like the kickoff. But now 5:30 or whatever. It's been like the last time of how many years. And what Scott said there for all those other teams, North Dakota State moving up to the Mountain West Conference, going from D2 to D1.
I don't think they were horrible. I've heard better.
Like I said, if it's not Kevin Harlan or Ian Eagle, I'm not getting excited for announcing. But that first half was, again, I don't mind defense. I don't mind special teams doing well, but when offenses look completely fucking inept.
Yeah, I was gonna say ineptitude is hard.
That is the problem. Off tackle right, gain of 2. Drop back, stack, loss of 8. Third and whatever, 16. Throw to tight end, gain of 4, punt. Oh, this isn't the 46, the 85 Bears 46 defense. This isn't the Ravens defense. This isn't, again, Seattle. It's a very good defense, but
yeah, I mean, it's not even the Legion of Boom.
No, Patriots look like early 90s Patriots, and that's not good. Pre-Bledsoe. So
I knew where you were going.
Again, go back and start watching some of those 90 through 92 games, and when you hear who the coach is, you're like, I've never heard that name in my life. Pats. Now you know why they're losing. Now you know why they got the number 1 pick in 93. And had, I think it wasn't top 10 in 92, because I think they drafted Eugene Chung. Any time you draft like a Korean or Chinese lineman, I don't know. That just seems counterproductive. And he had probably a 2-year career. So scouting department hit a home run in a football draft. So think about that.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about? Or are we going to cut this one short?
We can, because I got to wake up my break day tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
See, hey, it works itself out then.
Well, no, that the red zone is. Again, the last time I bought it was 02 or 03. And I know it was like 200 then. And I know Brad has mentioned he gets it now. And spends.
But this was the first year where Red Zone was owned by somebody else. And I guess it is just fucking loaded with commercials.
Yeah.
I guess it's a very bad product. Which you knew that's how it was going to go. Oh, yeah.
That's how it always goes. When something's good, somebody else gets their fucking hands on it. And,
yep.
And for me, when I see, because almost everything that we have, I have it with no ads.
Okay.
There's one, I think it's Paramount Plus, that Alicia's aunt has the account. So we watch it through her. Well, they don't pay for ad free. So I got to see commercials. For me, whenever I see a product being advertised interrupting what I'm wanting to watch, I will make a mental note to not buy your fucking product because you're angering me. Keep showing me the same commercials isn't going to make me buy it. It's the exact opposite.
Correct. I've yelled at the TV numerous times.
Yeah.
How many times have I seen this commercial in the last 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, that I'm like, I'm never buying this fucking product. Stop showing me. Show me Doritos where I know I'm gonna buy it. Baja Blast. I'm gonna buy it. Show me that stuff where I'm still gonna be angry, but okay, I know I'm gonna still continue to buy that.
Quit showing me the pharmaceutical drug that causes anal bleeding. I don't want it.
I don't want to see obese people try to do stuff. If I want to do that, I'd get a fucking selfie stick.
Yeah, I just turn the TV off and see my reflection.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to do any of that shit. Hey, this person's swimming. Well, fuck, there's your water loss. Hey, this person's riding a bike. Well, man, I feel bad for that bike and the ground underneath them. Hey, this person's dancing. Well, man, that fucking parquet floor is going to get fucked up. I'm like, I don't want to see, I don't want to hear some, like, knockoff song, too, that they've, like, taken and made it into, like, Fatty Fat Fat's doing something. Like, again, I'll play Notorious B.I.G. and just shimmy around and be like, hey, this is the fucking whatever. I don't even know. This is a Lilly company, Lilly Medicine or whatever. I always see that thing at the end of all these ads. I'm like, hey. Yay. It's the old Simpsons when Dr. Hibbert fucking, like, twangs Homer's gut. Like, what the fat register is going to be or whatever. And he calls, nurse, cancel my 130. Woo, look at that butterfly. Woo. I'm like, I
And on that note,
Star Wars fans are pissed. So, favorite commercial, if you remember one.
I missed a lot of them. Honestly.
I didn't watch them.
I saw one that had Kevin from The Office. So I like that. And then there's another one, Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I did see the Dunkin' Donuts Goodwill Hunting spoof.
I was like, I'm like, Carlton. Oh, fuck, Urkel. I'm like,
yeah, everybody.
And then there's a one from, was it a different world? That's like, I don't know. And then Jason Alexander was in there. And I'm like, okay, I can buy into this. This is a bunch of people I recognize instead of.
Then I had Jennifer Aniston and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I did see the new Budweiser commercial, but
at least with the Clydesdale and the bald eagle.
That was cool. That was cool.
Awesome.
So it was cool to see them actually bring the Clydesdales back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
That was the commercial I always looked forward to every year, was seeing the Clydesdale commercial. What are they doing with it?
Yep. But yeah, it's at first you're watching it and you're like, okay, how is this going to end up? What is this going to be? And then all of a sudden, like at the very end, you're like, oh, now that's fucking badass.
You know, I was watching it, and when it first started, I'm like, is it a bald eagle or a chicken? Where is this going?
Like, cool, it's a duck. What's this gonna do?
Yeah. But once I realized it was a bald eagle, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be pretty cool. I didn't expect it to be on the back of the horse and make it look like a Pegasus coming up.
Yeah, it was cool.
The visual was awesome. I did find it a little. They didn't necessarily need the old men at the end saying, "Are you crying?" Or he's like, I just looked into the sun or something like that. You didn't need the speaking part.
No.
You could have just left it.
Yeah.
With the horse and the bird. Yeah, those are the only two I remember. Because I think they may have been on back to back.
Well, and because I watched it with my buddy in the complex, and for the most part, he between him doing or cooking wings and me going back and forth to prep dinner here for the kiddo because they don't like wings. Well, okay, I take that back. They don't like bone-in wings. They like boneless wings.
That's my wife. My wife won't eat meat off the bone.
So
so that means I don't have to share.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then going out to have a smoke, that type of stuff, for the most part. Yeah. I if I watch the game, I pay more attention to the commercials typically than I do the game, especially when I don't have a dog in the fight.
Right. Same. I as soon as the first half was over, I turned off the TV and went and grilled a ribeye, and baked potatoes were already cooking. So I was grilling during halftime and didn't come back until 5 or 10 minutes into the third quarter. I wasn't invested in the game because I didn't care who won.
I mean, I care who won, but again, I had no dog in the fight, so I really didn't give two shits.
No.
But wrap us up, Dave, so you can actually get to bed decent time.
Hell yes.
Michael can get to bed at a decent time.
I went to bed at 9:00 on Monday. It was awesome.
I can't say the same.
No,
I haven't done that in years.
Game podcast game this week. So,
and a lot of driving to those games.
No, I was home. It was supposed to be home. We had to flip because they came here last year, and the game that we were supposed to go there was postponed in December, and they never made it up or figured out, hey, let's put it somewhere in January. Nope. So we flipped this one, and then next week there's a game that's supposed to be on Tuesday. They moved it because that might coincide with a hockey playoff game, and buses are at a premium. So that game's been moved to Wednesday, which fucking sucks for me because it's Deer River, 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So Tuesday night next week, guaranteed. The only good part about that is going to work on Wednesday and probably take a good nap, and that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Get your YouTube ballots in, and vote for both sets. Don't be a pansy and say, I don't know the old schoolers.
Well, guess what? We don't know all the new school people, but we still find ways to vote.
Yeah.
The new school who collects people they never saw play the sport.
Oh, There's a lot of them.
Because they were not alive.
It's all off. It's the value.
We've got 6 down, 6 names for the new school. So,
Yeah, I think I got like 5 or 6. I don't think I'm going to get 10.
no. And I can at least say, well, I at least voted for some new school. Same with you. Michael decides to exert 5 minutes for that nonsense, then he can say the same
Probably
thing.
not.
Yeah. I got better things to do.
No, because he would vote just straight old school.
And I would submit 30 of them.
Take whatever ones you want and that have the most the most votes, put them with them. Add another vote. So get amongst it. Go back to Ray from Philly, his channel. Brad's got the link that he worked hard on. So don't be a cunt and piss on his work. Doing it for you so you don't have to sit there and go back. Again, the highlight in yellow means people are still making videos in the last year. So still active members of the community.
And 3 of them are right here. Just saying.
Yeah. You don't need to vote for us either. Vote the IRP for the modern. Do that.
Correct.
And again, do that if people are out there. Please, for fuck's sake. Well, now it doesn't matter, but last year it was so upset. It's like, vote for the collaborative group instead of like a single person. Or if you really want to throw votes away, vote for the group, then vote for us. But the group, that's what we'd like to see. If anything, I don't want to go in on my own. I'm going to let Steve be the spokesperson of this thing. He's much more eloquent in his delivery and his wordsmithing, so...
Fuck no.
I like how Ed just kept on rambling on names. It's like a phone book.
Hey, we at least got 1 vote. That we know of.
Vote, and we'll come back next week. We'll talk. Who knows what? That mantle will probably already be pulled by either Blez Breaks or Pac-Man or Backdoor Breaks. I mean, Backyard Breaks or whoever. I don't know. It doesn't. Who else is out there?
I don't know.
Or they'll just rig it to some 11-year-old kid pulls it for a feel-good story again like that.
With
last really big.
Oh, Skeens.
The Skeens?
Yeah, that was such fucking setup. It was embarrassing. But they don't have to try because the modern collector's a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
Oh, they did good. They did good. I like that. Fanatic.
Accurate.
I hate Panini. Panini bad. Fanatic good. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, for Michael, for Steve, and Dave, this has been the RP. Remember, getting votes for the YouTube Sports Car Hall of Fame, it's a wonderful thing. Waiting for Chris from Missouri's acceptance speech, that's what really matters. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.